It's almost the new year. If you don't want to repeat the same year you lived in 2024, you're going to have to level up. So put in the work, invest in yourself, and shock them all.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, I will be sharing with you 10 ways to reinvent and rebrand yourself for the new year. Of course, you could start over and change yourself and reinvent yourself at any time. Like, there are no rules to this, but there's just something you have to admit about the new year that makes you feel so inspired, that makes you want to start anew and make you have a fresh, clean slate. And I know that is the case for me. I'm one of those people who definitely look forward to the new year and all of the amazing new possibilities that it brings with it. It's almost like giving yourself a little makeover. If you want to see more videos like these, I have an entire lifestyle glow up video playlist that you can go ahead and check out, from ways to elevate your life to hobbies that you might want to try in the new year, my goals and intentions, as well as how to exit your lazy girl era and how to actually change your life in 5 steps. I will leave everything linked down below so you can go ahead and check it out if that is something that you might want to see. The steps that I'm going to mention are very simple, practical steps to help you rebrand, give yourself a little physical makeover as well as a makeover in your life in some aspects. So let's get into it. First up is to reflect and gain clarity about your future self. And to help you, I actually did this really cute printable. I will have it linked down below. I'm using mine on my Goodnotes app on my iPad. You could also print it out if you would like. And it's basically a list of prompts that are perfect to help you reflect and see what will align with your future self. So I would like you to grab a cute notebook, get a cozy drink, download this on your phone, your iPad, your device, or even print it out and answer some of these prompts. And these prompts combine aspects of personal development, lifestyle, health, relationships, career, and personal growth and self-awareness. And all of these help you to reflect on your current state and envision your ideal future self. You really won't know who you want to be if you don't take the time to ask yourself the important questions. How will you know that you want to dress differently if you don't think about how you currently dress? This will be something I will mention in one of my future points, but self-discovery and reflection helps you to identify your passions, your values, your strengths, and areas that you want to improve in your life. It makes you truly aware of what matters to you. It also allows you to focus your energy by reflecting on what you want to achieve. You will not be swayed by distractions. You won't be swayed by things that you are not interested in. You will be able to channel your energy, your time, and your resources towards what is meaningful to you. It will also help you stay aligned because it will help you remain true to yourself and avoid any distractions that don't align with your goals. It will also help make you feel more fulfilled because you will be able to craft a life that genuinely inspires and excites you. As I mentioned before, I will have my prompts linked down below, and I definitely think that we have a few more days before 2025, and I think that this is the perfect time to go ahead and reflect about the change that you want to bring about in the new year, the new you, the new life makeover, the rebrand to help you reinvent yourself. Next up is a little point that I already touched on, and that has to do with elevating your style. One of the prompts actually said, how does she dress on a typical day? And when I reflected and looked at my life and the way I dress on a typical day, I was like, absolutely not. We need to change up a little bit. We need to rebrand and elevate, because I am self-employed. YouTube is just a hobby, by the way, but I do have an actual 9-to-5 job where I do have to go into a physical store. And let me be honest with you, most of the days I'm just wearing loose jeans and a shirt or a crop top with a throw jacket or something like that. And when I reflected on that, I really wanted to change up my look a little bit. I want to actually start dressing more. I want to actually have dresses to go to work in to make me feel a little bit more feminine and a little bit more flirty and really embrace that side of me versus always wearing jeans and a top or something like that. It's just not the look that I want to have in the new year. So I actually did some online shopping. I will put in some pictures of the items that I got to help me elevate myself and help me rebrand myself in the new year, so that when I am getting ready for work, I have these really nice dresses where I can put on, feel my best self, look my best self, feel confident, and go to work as a new me. Something about that makes me so excited. While I was at it, I also ordered some new pieces of jewelry as well as some shoes to help me dress up a little bit more and explore this new side of myself. I would not have known this if I did not reflect on my current style and what I was actually wearing and what I would have liked my future self to be wearing. I also decided on dresses because it would remove that decision fatigue, because I remember every single morning I would be pulling out my jeans and then wondering what top to match it with, what to wear with it. Whereas with my dress, I just have this one simple dress. I have my shoes, my simple jewelry, my hair is done, and that's it. I am ready to work. I'm not saying to go and buy a completely new closet for yourself. You can literally start off small by buying 1 or 2 pieces and then adding to that as the year goes on. Also, do not just throw away your own clothes. You can donate it, because there are a lot of people who are in need, or you can also thrift it and make a little extra money. And I do love thrifting my clothes, so when I get my new clothes, I'll definitely be sorting through my closet and giving away and donating what no longer serves me. If you are thinking to do the same thing, one of the first things you can do is get some inspiration on Pinterest. You can look at outfits to identify styles that resonate with you. You can also explore your aesthetic, like are you drawn to more monochromatic looks, or bohemian, or classy, or edgy? You also want to get things that will reflect your personality. So this is what I was mentioning. I do want to step into a more feminine, flirty, girly era. So that is the kind of outfits that I will be choosing to reflect the personality and the style that I would like to exude in the new year. One thing that is huge is knowing what flatters your body. For me, there is no way that I'm going to be walking around in bodycon dresses all day, because from the time I eat or drink anything, I literally look like if I am 3 months pregnant. That is not going to flatter me. It's not going to make me feel confident, and I'm just going to be super self-conscious as the day goes on. That is why when I am at work, I have chosen like really nice flowy dresses that will make me feel confident, that will make me feel like a little goddess floating around in my new outfits. This is so important to know, because what may fit someone else might not flatter your specific body type. And that is always so important, and something that I have learned throughout the years, because it is only going to make you feel more confident when you're wearing clothes that flatters you and that makes you actually look good. Don't forget, you can also work on your signature look. Maybe have something that you always wear. For me, it is this necklace. I mentioned this before. I'm always wearing this. You guys, you have seen it in every single video. I always have my Fitbit watch on. Those are like my signature things that I have in every single look that I do, and that might be something that you can play around with and have fun with. I will also have a link down below where you can find out what is your color palette and what are some colors that may look good on your skin tone. Don't forget, while you're styling and giving yourself a makeover, you might want to play with certain accessories, maybe try out different sunglasses or layered necklaces. This is about making over yourself and elevating the way that you look and you feel. Next up, this tip is huge and one that I recommend that you definitely don't skip, and that is practicing the way that you pose. You guys, if you're awkward like myself, you absolutely need to practice the way that you pose, because most of the times when you go out, your friends will want to take a picture. You will want to take a picture. And if you feel awkward and not confident, it is going to translate in your pictures, in your videos, and then you're going to look awkward and not confident. One thing that I have done so much, and it might be funny, is actually really going into the mirror and practicing what poses look good with my body type and with certain angles. This is so important because it is going to make you see for yourself in the mirror what works for you. So when the time comes and everybody's pulling out their cameras, you literally don't have to run away. You don't have to shy away. You know your best angles, you know your best side, you know what works for you. And all of these help you to come across looking more poised and polished. For me, my left side is my best side. It just photographs better in pictures. So I always stand on the left most of the time. I tilt my body a little way so that I will be able to have a flattering silhouette. You can also take it a step further and practice taking selfies. This is something where if you're not comfortable doing, it's something that you want to practice. And you might think it's so silly, but honestly, practice does make perfect. You can also look at guides on Pinterest on how to pose, or even videos, because there are a lot of reels where people and models kind of show you some posing ideas. For me, I always resort to that one little leg pop. That has been one of my go-to poses for many years because it does make you look a little bit smaller, and I want to look smaller in my pictures. I'm not even gonna bullshit you guys right now. Another one of my poses that I have practiced religiously over the last few months is my hand on my hip pose. And the space between your arm and your body makes your silhouette look a little bit more defined. You can create movement while you're posing. You can hold your dress, you can hold your skirt, you could take some steps towards the camera, make it look as if you're moving, and that gives you something to do. So it's not going to make you look awkward just looking like a statue. If you have a tendency to look like a statue when you're posing, something else you can do to give you something to do is to hold a prop, hold a bag, hold a drink in your hand. That way it helps if you have an awkward hand placement. And remember, all of these things can be fixed if you do practice it. Don't forget when you're posing to stand tall. So it will elevate your body. You're gonna look taller. Put your shoulders back. Elongate your neck and tilt your chin up so it's not gonna give you a double chin. Don't forget to also tighten your core. Suck in. Like, you need to practice it. And again, there is no shame in this. When it comes to your smile, you can smile with your eyes, which is like smizing. Like, you kind of have like a playful look in your eyes. Learn what smiles work best for you. Learn if you smile like just with your teeth, with your lips, like what works for you, what suits you. Next year, when the time comes, when it's your birthday and celebrations and things like that, and you want a cute picture in your outfit, you're not standing there awkwardly because you have practiced, you have learned to move, you have learned to hold props. Like, this is the new you, and the new you can pose and take really nice pictures. Next up is to change up your hairstyle or focus on your hair care routine. I remember cutting off my hair this short about 2 years ago. It was something that I felt like if I needed a fresh change, like a new start, and that is one of the easiest ways to immediately rebrand yourself is by doing something to your hair. As the year progressed and my hair started to grow back, I realized that I'm just not someone who enjoys short hair. Yes, it's great for a time, but it's not me long term, so I have definitely grown back my hair, as you guys can see. Now I am in a happy place where my hair is, but I want to focus on my actual hair care routine. If you want to change up your hair, you can definitely consult a stylist, a professional, and see what styles flatter you. Maybe you want to get bangs, maybe you want to get layers, maybe you want to do a blunt chop. Get inspiration, reflect on what your hair care might look like right now and what you might want for yourself in the new year. A new hairstyle or a proper hair care routine immediately transforms your appearance and elevates your confidence. There is nothing like changing your hairstyle to mark a new chapter in your life, and a really good haircut and hair care routine can really balance off or highlight facial features. If you're a bit lost on how to begin your hair care journey, here are some tips. You first want to find out what kind of hair you have. I have dry, thin, brittle hair. Like, the hair gods did not choose me in this life. I'm not even gonna lie. So for me, my hair care revolves around that. I always need to have oils at the ends of my hair. I need to do frequent hair masks. I need to do frequent trims because the edges of my hair get really, really dry, and it's the first thing that tends to show on my hair. Once you understand your hair texture and how porous your hair is and what kind of hair you have, you'll be able to get items and products to help you along your hair care journey. Don't forget to also focus on regular trims and hair maintenance. That is something that I started this year and something that I definitely want to continue into the new year because, like I mentioned, I'm happy with my hair, but I really just want to focus on making it look healthier and thicker. Don't forget to also boost scalp health. You want to use oils on your scalp, like oils like rosemary. You want to have a scalp massager, which I did mention, and I will leave in that video so you can go ahead and check it out. It was how to elevate your shower routine, and I use a scalp massager to really help me massage my scalp, get that circulation going, get that blood flowing, because your hair all stems from your scalp. In addition to consulting a professional who might be able to work with you and guide you along to the specific needs of your hair, you want to also have a regular hair care maintenance routine and invest in products that tailor to your hair care. I never really had a proper hair care routine at home, and that is something in my reflection that I realized that I did want to change. So now every single week I do a hair mask, I do a scalp massage, I oil the ends of my hair, because now I understand what kind of hair I have and what kind of hair I would love to have. So that is what I'm working towards. Next up is a huge thing that helped me reinvent myself and rebrand myself, and that was as simple as changing my nail shape. You guys have known me for the last 5-6 years as only having square nails. Now my nails are almond shaped. It was such a simple way to change up my entire look. I have my signature nails, which are French tips. I'm not going to be changing that, but having a new nail shape makes me feel like a new woman. It makes me feel so different, and I love the way that I feel now. And it was such a simple step. Maybe you are somebody who wants to try having longer nails. Maybe you just want to change your nail shape like me. Maybe you want to try different colors or have a different color palette of nails. This is such a simple way because you could always change it back if you don't like it. Your nails are something that can change easily, so this is something that you can definitely explore with, whether having a new nail shape or a new color or signature nails make you feel different, because for me it definitely makes me feel different, and it's something that I really would not have tried doing until my nail tech suggested it to me. And instead of my normal response, which is no, like I like my nails the way they are, I was open-minded and I decided to change it, and now it was like one of the best decisions that I made because it really is so much more suited to my hands and makes me feel a lot more dainty and feminine, which, like I mentioned, is the vibe that I'm going for in the new year. Next up is to focus on skincare. This is so important because again, it's all about understanding what kind of skin type you have. Do you have oily skin? Do you have dry skin? Do you have combination skin? Are you prone to blackheads? I'm prone to blackheads. Like, what are the details about your skin? You need to definitely identify your skin type and then tailor your routine and choose products that cater specifically to your skin type and the concerns that you may have. When you focus on your skincare routine, it can significantly improve the health and appearance of your skin. It can boost your confidence, and instead of being a chore, it can be something that is relaxing and something that you look forward to. Just last night, I did a face mask, and after, I felt so good. This is something that I have started incorporating in my weekly skincare routine because again, when I reflected on it, my skin was definitely an area that I would neglect. That is not the me that I want to be in the new year. One thing I always suggest is not having tons and tons of skincare. I feel like if social media has us thinking we need like 20 different products at night and in the morning, and that is not the case. The basics are simple. You just need a cleanser, something that works for you. Figure out if you like a creamy cleanser or a gel cleanser. And then you need a moisturizer, something to hydrate your skin with after you cleanse it. And for the day, you just need some SPF. Those would be for me the three basics that you would need if you are tight on a budget or if you are now starting off. Now, if you have specific concerns about what you might want to address, you might have to incorporate some other products to treat those issues. For instance, if you have acne, you might want to get items with salicylic acid. If you have hyperpigmentation, you want to look for ingredients like niacinamide or vitamin C. If you have dryness, you want to look for hyaluronic acid or ceramides. For fine lines, you might want to consider retinol or peptides to help smooth and firm your skin. And then once you have a list of the items that you're using on your skin, you want to create that morning and that night routine. For me, my morning routine, very simple. I use a cleanser, I use moisturizer as well as an eye cream, and then I top it off with some sunscreen. That is it. That is my simple morning skincare routine. In the night, I use the same cleanser. I will actually tone in the night because I feel like if throughout the day I want to just reset the pH of my skin, and after I tone, I just want to add some oils and serums to my skin because I feel like if after many years, this is what works for me. You need to find out what works for you and what is tailored to your personal skincare type. If you are doing a weekly skincare treatment at home, which I highly recommend, so that will be like putting on a mask or like putting on the blackhead strips, steaming your face. You want to romanticize that so you look forward to it. Put on some candles, put on some really nice spa-like music, wear a nice cozy robe. It is something that you get to do. It is a ritual. It is something that you romanticize versus being a chore, because then you will be less likely to do it. If you have something that is really bothering you and you have the budget to visit a skincare professional like a dermatologist, you can definitely make sure and make the appointment in the new year. In fact, pull out your planner and schedule in a date from now, so you'll be less likely to put it off in the new year. And also, if the budget is there, you can also visit a spa and do things like a hydrofacial or maybe microdermabrasion, something like that. It all depends on the budget you have, the skin type you have, and what is accessible to you. But never forget, the option to do things right at home is always available, and you can just get a mask and do that every single week. That's not a lot of money, and it's going to drastically improve your skincare once you have that skincare routine. Next up is to find your signature lip color, and for me, these are the ones that I'm using right now. I'm obsessed with this lipstick. It is from Rare in the shade Kindness. I have Indian in me. I have a bronze skin tone, a tan skin tone, olive skin tone, warm skin tone, whatever you want to call it, and I always struggled so much with finding the perfect nude, and this If you have a similar skin tone, it is going to immediately become your favorite lippy. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I have bought like 3 packs of these so far because I'm so obsessed with it, because it was so hard to find a nude for my skin tone. Of course, this will look good on any skin tone, but if you have tanned skin or darker skin, then you know the struggle that you have with finding the perfect nude. And for me, this definitely is it. You can go into your local Sephora, your makeup store, whatever you have. Don't be afraid to start trying on and swatching these lipsticks or lip glosses, because that is the only way that you're going to find out what works for your skin tone and what makes you feel good. I love adding a layer of gloss because I feel like if it makes me look more feminine, it makes me look good. And I only discovered it because I tried it out and said, you know what? Oh my goodness, this looks good on me. I'm obsessed. This is my new lipstick combo, and I have these 2 things in my bag with me wherever I go. It eliminates that decision fatigue, which is again wondering what to wear every day. I know that whatever outfit I put on, this combination is going to look great on my lips, and it makes me feel good each and every time, which is something that you want. Choose something that will look good on you, make you feel confident, and elevate your overall appearance. We are talking about rebranding, reinventing ourselves, so why not start off the new year with a lipstick combination that is going to make you feel and look more confident. Next up, you want to choose your signature scent, and your signature scent is honestly a silent personal statement that speaks about you before you even have to say anything. It is not just about smelling good, it is about embodying who you are and how you want the world to experience your presence. I love the idea of new era, new scent. Choosing a fragrance can be part of reinventing yourself. Having a signature scent is a powerful way to express your personality. It creates lasting impressions and it elevates your confidence. Smells are linked to memories. You want to walk into that room and have everybody wondering what you're wearing. You want to have a scent palette that when people see you, they associate you by fruity scents, floral scents, spicy scents, musky scents. What are the scents that make you feel confident, that make you feel sexy, that make you feel flirty and feminine? Scents can definitely leave that lasting impression and have everyone thinking about that girl who smelled so good. What is she wearing? I can attest to this. You feel so empowered when you smell good. Before I step out of my car, I have my perfume in a little pouch and I spritz myself, because I know from the time I spritz myself and I step out and I smell good, I immediately feel so confident. It boosts my mood immediately. I cannot get fully dressed without spritzing on a perfume because I feel like if my outfit is not complete. Honestly, if you want to feel fully complete, the last step is like spritzing yourself so you smell delicious. Fragrance can be part of your personal branding, which again goes back to rebranding yourself. What scents do you want people to remember you by when you're in their company? For me, it has a lot also to do with feeling polished and having a touch of luxury with that elegance and sophistication that certain scents bring. As you grow and enter different phases of life, you can easily switch up the scents that reflect that chapter that you're in. Go to your Sephora, your Ulta, your perfume store and try out different fragrance families. So you want to explore things like floral, citrus, woody, spicy, or oriental to see what resonates with you. Test before buying, spritz that up. There is no shame in spritzing your life away when you go to get your perfume. I love using Dossier because it has allowed me to experiment with many different luxury scents like Chanel and Tom Ford and Jo Malone to help me find scents that I truly do love. And if you don't have the budget as yet, you can start off small with sample size bottles or travel size bottles so that you can still exude that power and that confidence in that new self that you're aspiring to be. Next up is to adopt a workout and wellness routine that works for you. In the new year, what is your future rebranded, reinvented self going to want to be known for? Are you going to be a Pilates princess? Are you going to be someone who gets in your 10K steps every single day? Are you going to be a hit queen? What do you want people to associate you with? I have found that I love getting in my 10K steps. I walk every single day. I have in my 10K steps, and I find that I like doing a 15 to 20 minute Pilates workout after, right in the comfort of my own home, right on my mat in my cute workout outfit. That works for me. I've truly realized the importance of finding a workout routine that works for you, because it's going to make exercise turn from being a chore into be something that you drag yourself to do into something that is a healthy and sustainable part of your life where you look forward to. I look forward every single day to checking my steps, seeing if I need to hop on my walking pad and get my 10K steps, because it makes me feel amazing after. It is something that I look forward to. I do not see it as a chore. I pop on my favorite YouTubers, I pop on my Netflix, I watch that while getting my 10K steps. I have also found that I like to pull out my mat and do a 15-minute Pilates workout right after. When you're considering what type of workout you want to do, this goes back to reflecting again. What is it that you want to do? Do you want to gain more muscle? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to tone up? What it is that you would like to do, because this is going to guide you as to what kind of workouts you need to be gravitating towards. You might also want to think beyond the gym. Maybe you want to do dancing or hiking or swimming, something that is not gym related but still is moving your body. Don't forget to also experiment with different workouts like Zumba or spin or HIIT classes or CrossFit, because you really would never know what you like until you try it. Something that really helps me in my workout journey was thinking about my personality and what I like. I just am not somebody who enjoys going to the gym itself, like the physical institute of the gym. I just don't like it. Maybe you like group classes because it helps you stay accountable. Maybe that is what will motivate you, and that will be your driving force when it comes to working out. It's not me. I love working out by myself. And if you are also similar, you might want to try out different solo activities, things that you can do independently of being in a group. Don't forget to ask yourself important questions like, do you prefer your workouts in nature, or do you want to go into a physical gym? Do you like dance? Maybe Zumba or soca or hip hop or salsa classes might be more intriguing to you, and it's a great way to get that workout in. Maybe those high intensity workouts are just not for you. Maybe you prefer low intensity workouts like yoga or mat workouts, where it's still going to give you that burn without having to be jumping up all over the place. So this is your perfect time to try out these things, so that when the new year starts, you're not going to be having excuses as to why you can't work out. You will have that motivation because it's something that genuinely makes you excited. You want to feel healthy, you want to feel your best self, you want to look good. This other tip is extremely important when it comes to finding out your workout routine and what works for you, and that is analyzing your schedule. If you are living an hour away from the gym, you're not going to want to go to the gym. How much time does your schedule allocate to you working out? Do you have 20 minutes? Then get that 20-minute workout in. It is more effective to do that 20-minute workout, even that 10-minute workout, than not doing any workout at all. It all goes back to that concept of micro habits. That 1% adds up eventually to a drastic change over time. You need to be realistic about your location as to where your workouts are. The commute is eventually going to be resentful over time. If you're driving like an hour away in after work traffic or early morning traffic, you are not going to want to go to the gym. You're going to have the excuses as to why you're not going to go. If you are somebody who likes classes, don't forget you can try out different formats. For instance, you can do apps, you can do videos on YouTube, or you can do in-person classes at a gym, or you can have private one-on-one classes. What works for you? What does your budget entail? Because at the end of the day, working out can literally be free once you have a phone, and if you're watching this somewhere, you have a device where you can find YouTube, you have a floor, I'm sure you do, and you can just get an inexpensive workout mat to start off with, and you have no more excuses. And last up is to find a new hobby and get a creative outlet. Again, what do you want people to know you by? Is somebody who is really good at making candles? Do you have that special skill of pottery? Do you make your own jewelry? Are you amazing at chess? Like, what is it that you want to be associated by? I have an entire video where I share with you 50 hobbies that you can try in the new year. I will have it linked down below if you would like some more inspiration, but I want to do mention and reaffirm that hobbies are so important because it makes you be a more interesting person. You need to have a life outside of work and outside of your normal circle. It's the only way to form and meet new people with like-minded interests and passions. You can pick up something that you have always been curious about. It's a great way to expand your knowledge and boost your confidence. I love hobbies because it adds such a depth to your personality. It makes you stand out and cultivate something that is unique to you. Whether it's something so niche like archery, can you imagine if you're a girl and you step out looking hot AF in the new year, and then you're able to start a conversation by saying, yes, I am an archer, like I can literally shoot arrows. mind blown. Could you imagine the look on everybody's face if you say something like that? It makes you more intriguing and it makes you instantly memorable. You will be able to story tell and have these unique experiences that you'll be able to share in conversation. It will give you increased confidence because you will be amazing at a skill that not many people might be good at. How cool is that? Like, wouldn't that immediately boost your morale? It also allows you to network more with people who you might not even have had the opportunity to meet in the normal world if it had not been for you going and trying out these new hobbies and experiences. It allows you to come across being well-rounded, balanced. You have experiences that you can talk about that not much people have. I mean, how amazing is that? What do you want to be known for in the new year when you rebrand and reinvent yourself? So those are my 10 tips on how to rebrand, reinvent, and elevate your life for the new year. Thumbs this video up if you enjoyed it and let me know in the comments down below what are some of the things that you want to do in the new year and step into the new era of becoming her. Don't forget to check out my lifestyle glow up playlist down below for more inspiration. Don't forget to also subscribe so you won't miss future content from me. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.